Greetings and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. I'm KatherineOfSky and we are back in the main planet because I noticed that our science has stopped and I have no idea why this is. It appears we actually have green. Well then. We do not, however, have purple, it looks like. What's going on with this? Ah yes, particle broadband. I have a sneaking suspicion of what that might be, but let's do something else before we leave. What I want to do is I want to change the warper recipe because we don't actually need them for well, we want to make them differently. There is a recipe here. So this is the one we're using currently, where one lens equals one of these warpers. However, you can use one green cube to make 8 of them, which is a lot. And I think that's much superior to the other one. So we're going to do that instead. And these guys, yeah, we need all this other stuff, but 8 is a lot. So what I'm going to do is we're going to change this up a tiny bit. And we're going to, I guess we can just change the recipe, right? We don't need to do anything else. We can just, let's see, what is the time difference? Is there a time difference? This is 10 seconds and 10 seconds. So basically we can replace one of these with the, the other one. So what I'm going to do is just delete them. Yep, all deleted, all fine, hooray. And this is going to change to the other type of warper. And what I'm thinking is, somebody suggested that I ship green cubes around. And while that might be, maybe that's okay for a giant base, with the minimums that we need to carry around, it's actually better to ship warpers if we don't want to ship many at a time. And that's what we're going to do here. So I have had that suggestion, but I think it's not good for us at the moment. And what I'm going to do here is we're going to delete actually, what are we going to do with this? We're going to hold on. We're going to wait for a moment because I want to get this split, properly split. This one? Yes, like that. All right, sure. There is fine. Let's see if I can output to this thing. Yes, it will let me. Good, good, good. And then I'm going to take that little guy, hello, from up top. And up. There we are. I'm going to go this way for now. We're heading right there. But we could also I could also move this machine up a tiny bit and put it somewhere like, actually there is fine. That's fine. That's literally fine. If we need to move it around later, this is all temporary anyway. I know you don't believe me when I say that, but it actually is. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Would you stop? I'm pressing shift. There we go. Now I'm pressing shift. I was actually pressing the wrong other shift thing. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and make these into stuffs and things. And then the rest of the cubes can go merrily along into science. Okay. There we are. Good. Alrighty. So now we have cubes being made into warpers at a rate of 1 to 8, which is pretty darn exciting. All right, so now that's been fixed. I do have a sneaking suspicion, because I might have checked between episodes, that some things are not running here. Now, most of these guys have the warpers, which is great, but I believe I forgot to add one to at least one of our towers, and that would be this one, I think. Yeah, this one is not getting any nanotubes. So that ain't good. Let's figure that out. So let's see. Our warpers are coming in here. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We can add them back here. There we go. That's nice and quick. And that way we can start to get these nanotubes coming in. Now, a few things we found that we were missing when we went to the other area. We couldn't order ships. I'm not sure if we need to order ships. At the moment, we have a tiny issue getting them there. Though it wouldn't be so bad if we added an extra height to this storage container. So if I do like this, then they'll arrive in the second layer here. So let's see, if I grab these guys, I'm going to take both of those. They should, yeah, they are delivering into the second level. And in that way, we can drop them in here quite easily into this tower. And they're already in there. What am I doing? Come on, brain. Brain, you can't do this to me, man. You can't make me like completely, yep, derpy. The derp is here. It is real. It's fine. All right, we have 100 of those. I'm just preparing to go to our next planet, really, where we're going to make all of the rocket components. I'm really, really excited about that. In fact, I would like to change this research because we don't actually need this. After doing the stream where many people just had rings around their star, I'm just like, we don't need those extra 15 degrees. So instead, I would rather do the, let's look at our upgrades. One thing I would love to get is this mecha fuel power. That would be so good. This is white science, mecha core power, also white science. Inventory capacity is always nice, but not necessary. Let's see, what else do we need? Oh, and there was a person during the stream who was meowing at me and complaining, oh no, KOS, you don't make use of your mining productivity. I answered you wrongly. I said that it didn't really matter when you have 20%. I do actually have 140%, and if you remember, which I guess you didn't, I am actually calculating it in the calculator, so it is actually there. So stop making fun of me. Anyway, let's get some veins utilization. I feel like this is a really good technology in order for us to make best use of our mining areas, because as we saw, we didn't have very much of the iron and copper in that other system, so it's a nice thing to get that sorted. Also, this stuff is good. Logistics carrier engine, I want to get those things sorted as well, since our green science is chugging merrily along. All right, now then, let us go to our Rustabon 1, because that is our destination. And one of the things that I definitely want to get is this universe exploration, because I have tiny bit been scouting the planets in our star cluster, or scouting the stars in our star cluster, and kind of looking for a suitable place with lots of ores and stuff like that. And it's been hard to find some place, so I'd really like to get the universe exploration so we get that going and see things a little bit more easily. All right, let's find our mushroom particle broadband and find out what's going on with that. And I think it's just importing warpers. That's what I think it is. So let's find out, because what happened is we had the nanotubes made in this area and then we stopped. Ah, yes, we have no particle broadband at all. And yeah, none of this and none of that. So remote demand, and we need to import some warpers. So let's get some of that. Is this a tower? This is a tower. Hi, tower. Oh my God, this is the ironic part. This is actually importing warpers. I think this is the only tower in the whole place that's importing warpers, and it's going to like the wrong area. Ay, ay, ay. It'll be fine. Wait, why does this have 2? Oh, it's got from 6 or from 5. That is really, I've never noticed that you can have belt 6 coming out of here. Interesting. Or slot 6. That's fun. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. So I guess you can just have like a pass through kind of thing if you wanted to. That's neat. All right, let's get this built, and warpers are on their way and soon to be traveling to far distant star systems, and that means we're going to get our purple stuff done and dusted. And let's just make sure that that's going to happen. I'm going to go ahead and wait for the warpers. I'm not going to put any extra in. We're just going to wait for them. Hello, hello. There they go. And immediately ships are going off to get stuff in. So this is going to come in, it's going to come out, and then we're going to get all the things we need to. I think that we're going to say that this is safe as done. So let's go back to... I guess we can just go back to our other system, Eta Aquilae. Let's find out where that is. Oh, hello, there's Rostabon 2. It's not where we want to go. Where is it? Let's see. Nope, not that way. Let's see if I can find it on the star map instead. Because one of the cool things is that as you... Which way is this facing? Okay, I think I just need to go straight up. There it is. Yep, right there. Anyway, as you get further and further from your starting planet, the amounts of materials in the planets gets much, much bigger. Like in my test game, the furthest reaches had something like 2 million iron on a planet, and, you know, many millions of silicon and all the other things. So those things are pretty cool, pretty abundant if you ever are worried that you are running out. And of course, with the technology, you use less and less as you go along as well. So I think we're going to Eta Aquilae. Whoops. Okay, that was not intended. Let's just use another warper. Be completely decadent here. Okay, did I miss it? Hello? Eta Aquilae 1, where are you? There's 2. Wait, which one are we going to? Hold on. 2. Fire ice. No, we want to go to the one... Ah, this one. Yes, this one. Now, I am feeling a tiny bit decadent, I have to say, with this planet. I love this planet. It doesn't look like much from this side, but I love the mushrooms. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I think the oceans are beautiful. So here is where I want to build our rocket production. I just want to build it here because this is actually a nice spot to take a screenshot. And it's just very pretty. And I would love to come back and visit it and stuff like that. The moon planet, yes, it has 100% build surface, but it's not that interesting for me to look at. So I want to build stuff here. And that's what we're going to start off with. So if we look at our beautiful calculator, we can start by working, I guess we can work backward or work forward or something. I think we're going to actually start with the rocket factory because we already know that we have the items that we need smelting wise. So now we just need to build the assemblers and send them off to other lands. Okay, so let's figure out where the grid is going here. We have, okay, the pole is, no, okay, there's north, that away. Okay, so this is how we always want to orient ourselves with either the north or south pole at the top because of the way the grid lines are going. And I just want to find a nice kind of chunk of land here that we can get stuff from. This is, let's see, our first thing is 6 factories of rockets. And before that, we have 16 factories of the, what do you call those things? The little squirrely things. Yeah, these guys. Dyson Sphere components. Wow, that's very decorative. I mean, they're very descriptive. Not particularly decorative, let's be honest here. But yeah, that's what we have there. We need deuteron fuel cells for those. This is going to be interesting. Did our thing make mention of this? Hello? Orbital collectors. We needed hydrogen for this. Okay. Okay, I think they're wanting us to make deuterium. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, so one of the things that I think that I didn't look at is the deuterium, because it wants us to use an orbital collector to get this. And that is going to be interesting. So I'm wondering if I should actually ship this from my home planet or just make the deuterium from this planet. We could get some plenty from our oil, because on this planet we have much oil. So this seems like a problem that we can solve here, probably, maybe. Because I was actually just having a conversation with Avon, and he was saying that I can get a lot of the hydrogen. I think he said 2 crude oil makes 3 hydrogen, if I remember correctly, and I might not. Because you can get, let's see, here you go. You get 2 from, no, it's 2, probably 2 refined oil. So yeah, there we have, let's see, 2 crude oil gives us 2 refined and 1 hydrogen, and then cracking one of those oils will give us 3 requiring 2, so an extra 1. Right. Okay, so yeah, 2 crude oil gives us 3? Yeah, 3. That's right. Okay, so that's actually not a bad idea. We might set up that kind of a system here, because I kind of forgot about that tiny detail you would never mistake. I mean, never. It's just a tiny one. Anyway, let's get started with adding. Let's try to start out with our rocket production, and we need to have a tower out here somewhere as well. So let's place that down first. Oh no, I forgot the towers. Oh no. Oh, this might be a bad time. We need to go shopping first. That is the one thing I did forget to do, which I'll go ahead and pause the recording. Pretend this never happened. Okay, so we're back. I did a little shopping in our mall. And of course, I am also making some of these substations. Now, I still think that they are whoa, okay, that was weird. Incredibly expensive, but we may need them in certain areas. So we'll go ahead and maybe make use of them if we feel like it. In other news, I did buy a lot of assemblers at the mall and all kinds of other stuff, oil extractors, refineries, that kind of thing. And I did, of course, get the orbital stations, or not orbital stations, the interstellar transport logistics stations, all the things and all the stuff, yes. So now I want to find where was that spot that we had. I don't know if it's important did we actually place anything down? I don't know if we actually did or not. So it probably doesn't matter where we are. If we look on the map, this is a huge, nice chunk of land here that we can just use in whatever way we see fit. So I think we're just going to plop down and start building. So let's go ahead and build our station first. This is going to be for distribution of the rockets. Now, I don't think that we're going to need to, I don't know if we'll need to have power on this planet, as in, do we need a Dyson sphere around this star? And by the way, you can see our science has taken off with a vengeance because we had so much stored up. But yeah, we're at Eta Aquilae here, and this is an EMS type star. Does it tell us? Yes, it does. It has 0.879 luminosity, which is less than our home system, but it's still enough to actually give this place some power if we need it. Though we're still running on the deuteron fuel rods at the moment. So let's see. We are going to start off with our assemblers here, and we'll go ahead and put them, yeah, why not, just right out here. And we are going to make the end product of small carrier rockets. So there we go. And we need, let's see, 6 of these. 4, 5, and 6. And let's see, it doesn't really matter which lane any of these things is in. And we need, let's see, 2 of each of the items, so that's just fine. We'll go ahead and have our output belt going this way. there. And I guess we can have 2 input belts on this side. Go ahead and do the filters later. Let's see, because this thing, should we have all of this distributed via logistics towers, or should we have at least some of it from the ground? Gosh, that's a hard one. You know what? I kind of want to make this from the ground. Let's do as much as we can from the ground instead. Let's do this very much as we would like to see it happen. Okay, so we're going to need 3 products here. Let's have 1 on this side and then 2 on the other side. And maybe we'll just even make this via spaghetti because we already know how to do logistics. That's fine. That's easy. But spaghetti is far more interesting, and I think it will give us some better fun stuff to look at and look forward to. All right, let's get our logistics drones. Or no, not logistics drones. These are rockets. Small carrier rockets. Yes. So this is going to be local supply, and we're going to store as many as we can. Okay, so we'll go ahead and add our inserters to go in here. Let's go out first and take those in and in. This is probably going to take up a lot of resources. I mean, electricity, not resources. Let's go in here. And I'm not sure how exciting this is going to be building from the end rather than building from the beginning of this. We might actually set up some of that in a second. Nope. There we go. All right, so that's the first stage. Let's see if we can fit power poles in between, because I might have forgotten to do that. There we go. That one there. Okay, nice. Now these guys demand, let's see, the 2 items we're demanding here are the Dyson Sphere components, which I think we'll make next. Those are made in 16 assemblers. So let's just have this taking those. I am going to go ahead and, wow, this is 3.3 oil per second. That looks awesome. I'm going to go ahead and put a miner on it for now, an oil extractor, so that we have the space reserved for this. But in general, let's see. We're making... These are going to be... These guys. These have 3 components. Okay. We're going to try to make all 3 of them here. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be plenty interesting. This might be very interesting, I have to say. The whole, like... trying to belt all of this, that is going to be a little bit of an entanglement, isn't it? I like that. I like it, though. That seems fun. Okay, let's start with this one here. And all right, we need 16 of these machines. There we go. Of course we have 4 can be covered by power poles on either side there. Okay, so that's 1 group of 4 plus 2, 3 and 4. And then power pole. Oh, whoops. I almost feel it's time to get the God mode out. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3 groups of 4, and then we'll have 2 on either side. And that's the way I usually like to do these setups. Makes it very easy. Okay, I think I'm going to go God mode here for this. Okay, let's see. Settings. Gameplay. God mode. Hopefully the devs add a button. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, that would be so nice. And you know what I need to add? I need to build a sky mall tower. I like that idea. A sky mall. Let's get one here. There. It's so strange that this system has like no gas giants in it. It's like, wow, that's weird. It's funky. Okay, come on, Come on, bots. Please. Please. Okay, they're going there. Oh, no. No, no, no. Come back. Okay. Is it placed? There we go. All right, we're going to order belts. Belts by the millions. Because we are going to need a ton. Let's see. Remote demand. Sure. Order a kabillion. And then sorters. I think we'll order sorters, but we don't need as many. Maybe like 400. Because we have a lot already. Remote demand. Okay, so that's going to order stuff for us while we're building things. And make life a tiny bit easier for us. And it's going to be kind of an interesting thing where most of the materials are made on the other planet, but then we need them on this planet as well. And I think I just want smelting on the other planet. I don't really want to make anything else there. So we're going to see how well that works out for this strategy. Because ultimately we are always just testing and trying to find new things whichever way we go and whichever way we do things. Because that's how I like to play these kinds of games like Factorio and stuff. It's like, it's always a work in progress, always figuring out the best ways of doing things or good ways of doing things. It doesn't have to be like one solution, because sometimes you have different problems. Like this planet in particular has a very specific problem of having a severe lack of hydrogen, which you never think you're gonna need, but then you kind of need it. So we need those for those Deuteron fuel rods. I guess we could ship them here from the other planet, but that might be a little bit cheating. So we're not going to do that. We are going to... I want to generate everything in this star system if we possibly can. So that's my goal for this project. And it seems like a fun one. Because if we produce everything here, then that's going to save us on warpers and save on international or interstellar space trips. Not that it's that important, because warpers are pretty cheap for us right now. Look at our science is just charging along because we're full on warper production and it's getting to everywhere it needs to go. So that is not really an issue. It's more of a challenge of space and design and kind of figuring out where we want to attach things and how we want to produce things. All right. Oh, we already did that one. Okay, good. If only we could buy some lights. What would be nice. Okay, so this is one of the products that this thing needs. All right. Now, should we go into a chain getting these products? I guess we should. What is the easiest to produce? I don't know. Let's see. Where are we getting that graphene from? Oh, graphene comes from a tower. Okay, so this might be easy to produce. Where are we getting the... Yeah, we're getting... Let's see. Carbon nanotubes is from spiniform stalagmites. Do we have that on this planet? Let's check our production here. Ah, yes, we are getting carbon nanotubes here, so that's good to know. All right, so that one is going to be pretty easy. We do need to do... Oh, we don't have... That is one thing we don't have. Do we have any sulfuric acid anywhere? I think that's actually from the other star system, but I don't mind importing the sulfuric acid from the... I think it's the... 66 Cygni system, maybe. Let's check. Let's see. Oh, it might have been the Valorum system, actually. Yeah, sulfuric acid. Okay, we're going to import that from the Valorum system. So that means we actually need to import warpers here. So that's a concern. All right. All right, well, that's fine. We're going to do the things and the stuff. We are here to do those things and stuffs. So let's see. Let's make these guys solar sails next. We need 12 makers making these. All right, so let's do that first. And you know what? I'm going to do some respectful distance for the mushrooms. Actually, you know what? We'll leave these mushrooms maybe. So let's add these. Actually, I can add them here. I'll just do a reverse belt like this. Okay, and then we'll have our going as far as we can kind of to the ocean here. This guy is going to be making solar sails. Okay, I feel like I should have made a checklist. I want to say that directly. I feel like I should have made a checklist of like which products we are making and which we are still lacking. All right, we need 12 of these makers. So there's 2. Are we allowed to sneak poles in here? Yeah, we are. So I'll just do a whole line of them. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Okay. So we have stuff going in on the left and then out on the right. It's funny that they... Oh, no. That's completely wrong. That is going to mess up our life if we let that happen. No. And these are going in. There we go. In and in. In. I'm confused because of the blinking. There's too much blinking. I should have put in the power poles. That would have, like, helped my brain a tiny bit. There we go. In. Out. It's nice to have them all going in the same direction. It's a little bit less like brain melty, I think. Okay, so that one goes out there. So that's good. Now then, power poles. Let's add those quickly. Let's see. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one there, I think. Yes. Okay, great. Alrighty, that is those things. Now, to complete these things, it's like a rabbit hole of all the things. Alright, this needs stuff. Yeah, this is gonna need glass. I'm not gonna use the optical grading crystal on this, I think. I'd much rather make glass prisms instead. So, let's see. We need these guys, and we're gonna need how many machines of these? 9. We need 9 machines. And should we keep these mushrooms? I don't know. Let's go ahead and get these guys and make them into things and stuff. Here. Okay, photon combiners. Such a weird name to me. It's like, what does it mean? Does it mean anything? I don't know. There you go. You do. Oh wait, I thought it was still in build mode. Okay, 9. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. But we'll be able to tell if we're done or not by just seeing when it all kind of comes together and see how it works. Okay, so now these are gonna have this belt going this way and going there. And then this one needs the 2 coming in here. Alright, and I think I'm gonna need more belts soonish. Yeah, we're up to 290. Alright, so some of this, oh no, not actually some of it. So we're gonna need prism makers. According to our calculator, and I'll put that on screen, we will need, let's see, how many prism makers? What are we going to do with prism makers? There we go. 6. Only 6. Wow. Okay, so 6 prism makers. And then we're also going to need the green chip makers. So 11.5, meaning... Let's see. We have some going to processors and some to these. Wow. Only 11.5 factories, really? I'm amused by this. All right. Well, we'll do 11.5. Whatever. So those are going to have to be split. The output is going to be split. But for the prisms, I think we don't need to split it. So this is where the spaghetti gets very interesting, is the whole like, let's combine these other, you know, sections into how we want to add these in. So let's see. Let's start off with the prism makers because we don't need a lot of space for that. In fact, can we put them here? We might be able to put them on this side. Probably, yes. Let's put them here. So let's see. These are going to be prism makers and we only need 6. Okay. Yep. And we're going to need glass for this. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is going to have to get glass from a tower. But the cool thing is because we know we need glass from a tower, we're going to have a tower here, and we're going to import other stuff in this tower because we need those other items. So this is going to be glass coming in here. Hello? Oh, am I way far away? I might be. There we go. Let's settle over here. That's better. But I also want to use this area pretty, you know, effectively as well. Okay, so let's get the prisms on the line. There we go. And these guys are taking up from this line. Yes? Okay, good. Aw, there's a nice tree here. I wonder if it's gonna stay. I kind of want it to stay. Hi, tree. How you doing? Like, we don't say hi to trees enough in this game. we don't. We just like bulldoze them usually. we see them as the enemy, and I don't know why that is. But we might leave that tree since it's very festive and decorative. And these mushrooms also look very festive, so maybe we'll leave some space for them to live, because we are, after all, visitors on this planet. This was not given to us. We are having to rent it, so to speak, from the world. Okay, this is working here very nicely. There we go. Okay, so this is here. Hooray. I think, let's see, we're going to keep this tree. We're going to keep these mushrooms. Maybe we will put our factories for the green circuit stuff over here. Let's see what those are. Where are they? Okay, we needed 11.5 machines for those. I actually kind of like this whole park. So maybe I'll add them at the bottom here, like this level, like there. Okay, need foundation, so here maybe. Let me move my mecha over here. All right, and we are gonna change. See, I don't know if I should say my mecha or myself. Yeah, we don't know. Let's see. We needed to have those green things. Did I make magnets, by the way? I don't know if I need any magnets. I'm now in like a panic. Do I need magnets? Hello? Help! Oh my god. All right, let's figure out how many of these we can put. 2, 3. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we needed 11.5, so 12 is enough. And now I'm going to add the belts. So the output belt we'll have going this way. And this is going to get split at the end, I think. And then the input belts are going to come in this way. And that's just going to be perfect. All right, so we need to figure out where we want this tower as well. That is something we have not quite decided yet. Oh, this is nice. Look at us, it's having this really pretty nature. I know that's like heretical of me to say, but man, it is glorious, isn't it? I think it's pretty. So we're gonna have pretty nature here in our factory, because that's why I chose this planet, because it is really darn pretty. We could have built on the moon, but I think, and I hear a lot of people talking about, oh my god, wouldn't it be great to have orbital stations and you could just like collect everything or assemble everything out there and have like satellites. And I'm like, no, like you just want to stare at black space all day? I don't. I want to look at the mushrooms and consider mushroom particle broadband. I want to have really pretty atmospheres, and it's clear that the devs took so much care and love and designing all of these atmospheres because they are so nice. They really are very nice. So I want to enjoy those. I really don't want to have a lot of the other stuff that people are like, oh yeah, I want this. No, that makes it more impersonal and kind of annoying, I would say. But I mean, everybody likes their own things. I think people love the cool factor of it, but I don't think they think about it, like what that actually means for a playthrough and what it actually looks like. I'm gonna put this tower right here. I think that seems like an okay place, because that will kind of ensconce it here a tiny bit, but it's also a good spot for it. So, okay, so we are gonna get. We need to get stuff. Okay, so we need to get copper and glass, and we need to get iron. Now, are we going to store these things? I don't think so. I want to really belt spaghetti this whole thing, so I don't think we need it. This is going to be iron. And this is going to be... Let's see, the glass is coming in where? Is this an out or an in? How can I tell? I don't know. Oh no. Okay, so this is the out. I think the in is this side. Yeah. Get rid of this and add a belt here. Glass in. Yeah, there we go. I think I feel like I should connect this to the rest of the world. The oopsies. Where all the other stuff is. Let's see, where do we have technology? That's our shopping center. And we can get our belts. Yay. But I think we can just take a couple of power poles out there. No, I don't want that. I want this. Oh no, it's not quite close enough. Darn it. Oopsies. Yep. This is where I would love to have that toggle again. Gee. Don't know what the range of those towers is in terms of electricity distance. Okay, so here we are. And we have stuff powered somewhat. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to fill these towers with a few drones. Let's have like 20, maybe. I don't think we're actually getting any from here though. Well, maybe, you know what? We don't actually need them yet. Let's add them when we actually need them. So these guys, I think 5 is going to be enough. I really think 5 is going to be enough. And they should go and request, I don't know, like 3,000. That should be more than enough of each of these materials, I think. And also, I feel like we can have multiple towers requesting iron and copper, things like that. So, okay, so this is charging. Charging good. All right, so now we have gotten to one of the base recipes. This thing, let's see, these guys have now both of their recipes. Good. We can move up to the next one, which is this stuff. And all this needs is some graphene, which we have already. So I'm going to grab this also, import graphene. All right. Oh, and we do need to change one tiny thing, which is remote demand. We're going to demand all this stuff. I was like, no, it's just the tower charging. That's why it's taking a while. Yeah, sure. Sure, that was the reason. Yep, not the reason. No, bad. Okay, so this is going to be graphene coming in here. and being the other ingredient. Oh, no, wait, hold on. X, wait. Is that there? No. Ah, we were talking about solar sails. Yeah, okay. Narrowly missed that one. That was almost not good. So let's just delete this one and take this one instead over there. Beautiful. Okay, so solar sails are done. Oh. Epilepsy warning. Help. Okay, so now for these guys, we need these bits. So we need to have frame materials. So it looks like we need two different things that are importable for that, which is the silicon bars and the nanotubes. So we can get that going. Now, I'm wondering if we have enough nanotubes made. I really don't know, actually. But we can certainly look. So, wait a second. Oh, yeah, we're not on this. We're on something else. We need to make these guys. So, frame materials. Let's focus on that and where that's going to be. Might be down here, actually. Let's look at the frame materials on our calculator. And let's see what we wanna, where we wanna go with that here. Okay, so we need, wow, 36 assemblers. That's a lot of assemblers. Holy fuzzy cats. And then we would need many of these making this stuff. Carbon nanotubes. What does that need again? Oh, it needs the spiniform stalagmite. Okay, so we may need to revisit if we can get enough nanotubes, because I think that was something that we didn't actually plan for. We got the spiniforms somewhere. Is it? Yeah, it's in the other system. That's right. We already looked at that. So what we can do is we can start this and then kind of make a mental note of like, okay, we need to check on the supply of this because we don't think we have enough, because I'm pretty sure we don't have 48 factories making it, and we are using it elsewhere anyway. So let's go ahead and just set up the kind of basic assemblers for doing this project. We need 36 of them. So I'm thinking let's start maybe here. Let's see, how low can we go? There? Yeah, sure. Here's good. Let's start there. And oops, I want to get out maybe here in the middle. Oh, whoops. I have to set the recipe first. I forgot that you can't set it from very far away. It has to be fairly close. Okay, so we need many of these. 36. I think if we do it in 2 rows, it would be easiest. And if we do a staggered approach, we can do 16 and 16. So let's see what that is going to look like. So if we have materials, so this material, 2 of them are going to come from a tower, which we can put another tower here-ish. And then maybe this one would come from the left side. Let's try it that way. So we're going to have 2 materials coming in. And then 1 coming from this side. And now I want to organize these thingies and see if we can get something going with this. So we need to do down 1, I think. No, it would be up 1, I think. Yeah, up 1. It's going to have to be up 1, I believe. Okay, let's see if that works. 1 in, 2, and 3. Yeah, just a tiny little change there, and it makes a world of difference. So let's move our mech over that way. We need to have a row of 18 of these. Right? Yes. Yeah. 18. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then get all of these belts gone down here. Autosave. Thank you, autosave. We appreciate your service to us. Hello, why did that not work? Oh, something's going on here. There we go. That's better. All right, then we'll get these guys going on. Give plenty for our bots to do. Don't want them getting bored. All right, and then we need to have our belts going this way. And as many as this is only going to make 0.2 of a belt, which is a bit scary times, but it's okay. We'll manage it. Somehow we shall manage it. Oh, actually, I want to make one more gap there. I think what I want to do with this output is do something a little bit different, as in combine it gracefully and gently with a splitter like this, so that we can have this go up into here, and then we can just, so that way we have a little bridge over. We're gonna have a tower here to bring in these other materials, so let's put the tower there. Maybe actually we can maybe try to align it a little bit better. There we go, like that. It's okay. Sure. Nice. Now then, I want to get the rest of this belt going on, and maybe we can put some inserters down as well. So the first thing I like to do, of course, is the power poles, because otherwise it's annoys me, the whole like crazy blinking. The blinking is not great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, down there. And we'll just put one at the end. I'm not going to try to guesstimate where the next one is going to be. So let's start up with this central bit, because we already have a really nice pattern going on there. All right, and I guess we start on the left, taking the full thing. Yeah, that's better. Yep. Okay, research complete. We got more mecha fuel power, which means that our charge, we can charge more on the planet, and when we are flying through space, it doesn't seem to be as painful. Oh, no, 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 no. Bad, bad, bad. Bad. Night. Okay, good. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. Man, what I would give for an undo button, just Control Z for your last action. That would be so nice. I remember when they added that to Factorio, it was just such a relief. It was like, oh, yes, I didn't mean to delete that. Now it's back. Hooray! It was nice. Really nice when that was added. I'm kind of curious, like, where this game is gonna go. I mean, I've played a lot of early access games and watched so many of them grow and blossom and become sometimes great things, sometimes like, why things? And some of them have changed vastly, some of them have stayed the same. And I know that I talk about Factorio a lot because it's one of all of our favorite games, I would say. At least, you know, whoever's played it has really enjoyed it. Well, except for a few people, I guess. But anyway, it's kind of one of those, like, Factorio took a number of years to in early access with public feedback, and it ended up being just a really stellar game. And I kind of wonder, like, there's a new trend I've noticed where there are games in early access for like 2 months and then they're released, and I'm like, okay. It just feels like really weird. So I'm wondering what kind of game this will be. Is this a 2-month early access game, or is this more like a longer road? It seems like the devs have like a roadmap for stuff, which I think they will be sharing with us shortly according to their posts. And I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm just kind of like, what's going to happen? Where are we going? And what's going to be added? Because I'm so excited about this game. I really love it to bits. It's such a good one. So anyway, that was what I was thinking just now. And It's going to be exciting to come and yeah, just watch it follow progress. It's kind of like watching anything beloved kind of, I don't know, grow and change, whether it's a TV series or an artistic creation or whatever it is. There's always something cool to discover about, you know, human creation, and it's cool. Very cool. Okay, so let's see. What do we need from here? We need some nanotubes and we need the silicon bars. So let's import that in this tower. Nanotubes and silicon bars. There we go. And we'll just go with the same kind of amounts as we set for the other tower, 3,000. Seems like enough. And now for the nanotubes, they are probably, are they coming from the other system? They might be coming from the other system. So we might need warpers here. So I'm going to request warpers. We are going to request them. This is one of our first, I think this might be the first Interstellar Tower that is actually requesting warpers. Where are they? Hello, there you are. And we're just going to request 100. Okay, so remote demand for all of these things. All right, there we go. And I'm going to add some ships, of course. We need those. Let's add 5. Sure. All right. And I'm going to also add some of these drones because I think that we can add... they can distribute the warpers around the system. We might have a belt or we might just do this. I don't know. We'll see. But let's see. We have 2 belts coming from the world or the universe, I guess, is a better word for it. I always say that, like, okay, we're getting stuff from the world. Oh no, I messed this up. Oh boy, that was not good. Okay, we're gonna just delete this belt. Yeah. Okay, very nice. And then this one is going to go where? I think here. These guys need these? Yep, that's right. Okay, so let's take it out. Let's take these guys down. Okay, how do we want this to go? Do we want it to be just like this kind of thing? Sure. I guess. I don't know. Let's see. These guys, I guess it doesn't matter which end they go in. I think we're good with this. Yeah. Okay. Let's go with this. And I think that that is going to be probably our final action for this particular episode, except for maybe placing that power pole, which is kind of useful. Okay. Looking pretty good. We are actually getting silicon bars. This is great. This is great. Things are happening. Oh my gosh. Ah, look at this. Okay, we haven't split these off yet. I forgot to add them to where? Again? These guys? These guys. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go and add those. Let's get out of construction mode here and put them here because this is where we need the green chips, but they have to be split. So let's do a splitter. Do we want to save the mushroom? Yes, probably. Let's put it here. And we'll try to like build around those mushrooms. Oh, no, it ate one of the mushrooms. Oh no. Sad times. Sad times. Okay. Oh, whoops. All right, fine. It ate my mushroom. I was not very happy about this. Okay, let's go here. Hopefully it doesn't eat that mushroom because I do like that mushroom a fair bit. Okay, there we go. Why is this? Sometimes it does that. I don't know why sometimes it like does a red dot. It's like, huh? Why? Let's see if it's going to kill this mushroom plantation over here. Maybe? Hello? Oh no, it's safe. It is safe. Okay, so we have the green chips for wherever else it's going, but that is working very nicely. Okay, we are going to have some of these. Oh, yes. Oh, and we have no outputs. Okay, never mind. So scratch what I said about the last thing I was doing this episode, because we have to put these down, because otherwise I'm going to get lots of comments. But now I'm messing myself up by not getting those comments. So I hope that you will comment about mushroom particle broadband, because that's what we all care about. Anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.